Hi, and welcome to another Derek Does. Today, Derek does this. This is a Toro 521 snowblower. It's a pretty good size snowblower, pretty good for pretty much anyone's average house. This snowblower I actually got for free. It was posted in my local neighborhood for sale stuff, and it's one of those things where I've done this a few times with some lawnmowers and such, but when there is a for free something like this, you pretty much have to see it within the first 5 minutes or it's gone because someone else is going to get it. Someone else actually had been first in line and they didn't show up. So I showed up. This thing weighs a ton, so it does need two people to lift into your truck and to get out of your truck. But it's a nice snowblower, and we're going to get it going. The previous owner said that he replaced the carburetor. He got it running for a little bit, but then under snow, he said it kind of bogs down and quits. So I'm thinking maybe there's a belt is bad on it, and obviously the carb, I don't know what he did. I might just buy a new carb. They're like $16. Might be a lot easier than trying to rebuild this one, hoping that it's going to work. But we're going to take a look at it. I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to have to order some parts. So we'll do part 2. We will actually restore this, but I'm going to clean it up, kind of show you what a Toro 521 is all about, and take a look. So this is the Toro 521. This one's kind of new. I'm assuming this is maybe 10 years old. I'm not sure. But you just have an on and an off, engage, and your auger, and then you have 3 speeds, plus you have reverse, which is nice. This is of course for turning which way your snow goes. I do have the piece for this. Actually, this does look new, doesn't it? He did replace that. Pretty primitive. How to do everything, but turn the fuel on, the muffler, it's pretty clean. Doesn't look too bad. I haven't tried starting it. I might do that with you watching, and we'll just see. I don't even know if there's any fuel in this thing. Oh, it's dry as a bone in there. We'll throw a little fuel in there just to see if it even starts. We'll check that plug too. All right, let's throw just a little bit of fuel in here just to see if this works. We'll have to drain it anyway when we mess with that carburetor, but let's just, there's not much left in this, is there? Might be just enough just to see if it starts. Well, it's got a full, and the oil doesn't look that bad. It's not terrible. Let's turn on the fuel. Is that on? I don't know which way is on or off on this. That should be on. We'll pump it. Pump it a few times. I don't know if that's choke on or off. I don't know. Turn it on. It's not really a neutral on this, so I think we just turn it on and we'll pull this, see what happens. Well, it works. I might not even mess with the carb. Why put money into it if you don't need to? All right. Well, it works. Well, one of the biggest hurdles is getting this thing to work, and as you heard, it did work. So the next thing is I will check the belts. It's not going to be for me. I have a snowblower already. This is going to be for sale because I don't need two. I might just sell it as is. You know, it works, and if you want to mess with it, I'm going to open up the belts, take a look at that, because I'm thinking that might be why the guy was saying that it was having some trouble. It is really loud though compared to mine. It might be the muffler's bad on it. We'll have to take a look, and we look at a few things. I'll price out a muffler, see if that helps. Maybe there's a better one that's a little quieter. But the carburetor seems to work. Starts. It's a snowblower. You know, you use it once a couple of times a year. All right, let's take a look at the belt. Okay, this is a 3/8. Get in there. One on the other side. It's just a plastic cover. It's kind of warm, just after that little bit of playing. Okay. So, here, let me show you. So here's the belts. That one's still good. This one, of course, when it engages, we'll have to see how that is. They're not terrible. You can see on this side. I mean, they're probably original to it. I don't know how old this is. I'll do a check with the serial number later to find out what year, and I'll let you know. I could order new belts for it. It doesn't need a carb because the carb seems to be working. Just be like a muffler. I'm assuming it's the belts because he said it bogged down. I'm not sure. It's pretty simple to change the two belts. You just take this off, and then that one pops, and the other one, you just run it right off. We'll have to find out about that. Okay, so this is the Toro 521. I'm gonna have to probably order belts. Might get a new muffler, I'll look into it. Might not, I don't know, we'll see. And I haven't done the auger test yet. I have to get some hearing protection because it's pretty loud. But it seems to work so far. I haven't tried running it yet. But, you know what, let's run it. Okay, we're gonna start it and see if it moves. Well, I'm not sure why the guy got rid of it. It seems to work. Motor starts pretty easy, actually. That spins. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it to even change all that bells and stuff. I mean, it's an older snowblower anyway. Might just flip it. If I do, then there'll be a part 2 to this, and we'll work on changing out probably that muffler, and then if there's a better one. If it's the same one, what's the point? Change out the belts, and I don't even think I need to even do a repair on the carburetor. It seems to work fine. Anyway, if you have one of these, they're pretty simple machines, looks like. They're just, like the one I have is electric start, so it's a little more complicated because it's newer. But this one, you pull it, you rip it, and you go. Then you just change the oil and keep up on maintenance here and there. You should be pretty good. That's the Toro 521. Looks like a pretty nice little snowblower. Until the next time, if there is one on this one, but there'll be more on other things, because Derek does. Derek does all sorts of stuff. But today, we're doing this. All right, see you next time.